All right, so we got camp all cleaned up. Got some firewood there for the next people. Wish we would have done a little better fishing here. I'm glad we were able to try a few ponds though. Found a campsite we're going to be staying at next time we come out here. It's been a good time so far. Now we got one short portage. We're going to fish the next pond over for a little bit. Probably just troll our way over to the takeout, and then that's about it. We got a decent portage ahead of us. And it's not that long, but it's tough from what we've heard. But it's a really nice campsite. I've heard from a few different people it's a really killer spot. So we'll see. Bye, camp. You were good for a couple nights. Sure, we'll be back sometime. Sammy, get out, bud. Get out. Good boy, that was perfect. There's a steep hill to go up with this, looks like. We'll get all our gear up to the top and then bring the boat up. So we got all our stuff over there piled up out of the way, just in case somebody else comes along. Our takeout is right across there, so we're gonna go fish this pond for a little bit. Tracy's got a spinner. I'm gonna troll with a spoon once we get out a little bit. Sammy's gonna grumble. He's been awful grumbly lately. I don't know what his deal is. And go that way just a little bit, cast a couple times, and then go out and troll for a little bit. Over there's the lean-to we stayed at here back in May. It's unoccupied. Right now we're trolling a spoon. Still nothing. We were casting for a little bit. I was trying jerk baits, spoons, spinners. Tracy was trying to spinner 2 different spinners. Can't say we're not trying. We've tried everything. Different speeds, depths. Worm, no worm. We've had better luck than everybody we've talked to so far though, so I'm not gonna complain. We're gonna do one little loop here and head back that direction. That's where our stuff is. Go bring it across and head to our next pond. Hopefully there will be a little better luck fishing. Really cool clouds today. Beautiful weather. Yesterday was a little warm. It was good though because it was mostly sunshine. So we got the solar charger completely charged all the way up. And then go towards shore and then do like a little loop. Sammy's completely out. Oh, I just woke him up. That's where he gets his beauty rest, is in the boat. So it looks like there was another dud for a pond here, as far as fishing goes. Just tough luck this year. I tried like 4 or 5 different spoons, jerk baits, crank baits. She tried spinners. This isn't our day. So we got everything here loaded up that we're going to be bringing to our next pond. Boat's out over there out of the way, along with the next load of stuff. On we go. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm not playing that game again. I might grab some paracord out of the bag and I'll line the canoe through here. I think that'd be better than trying to carry it. This looks pretty bad. This must have been what they were talking about. Look, we made it to the pond. Here's a takeout. Go back at the boat, paddle over to our site. Hopefully there's nobody there. I only hope. Wow, that's nice. Looks like we got a nice patch of sun. So I'm gonna set up the solar charger right here. That way it charges up. Like it's got one bar that's charging. I sure hope we get some fish here. It's gonna be a good time either way, but I'm gonna sit here, have a little snack for lunch, then go back and get the boat, go set up camp. And I'm just gonna, depending on the firewood situation over there, I might just fish. If I catch one, I'll probably wind up keeping it and eating it, depending on the size of it. But we'll see. Got 2 nights here. Try and make something happen. As long as the trip this is, it seems like it's flying by already. Now it's time to bring the boat back. That wasn't too bad. Pretty sure that was a lot easier than getting buried in the mud. The rocks weren't too terrible through there. It didn't scratch the canoe too bad. One thing that's nice about this canoe is it can take quite the beating, being made out of tough stuff, literally called tough stuff. Another little mud hole, but this one isn't quite as bad. And we're here. We got the boat all loaded up. Now we're gonna head over to the campsite. Doesn't look like anybody's there. This trail didn't look very used at all. Get out, Sammy. Sammy, get out, bud.
Come on, get out.
Get out.
Good boy.
Good boy. So this is a really nice campsite we got here. Nice fire pit. Really nice views. There's like 3 or 4 different places to put the canoe in. Wind's not too terrible. I'm gonna go out fishing for a little bit, see how it is. Wobbling away. The wobbler and the worm. It's a little bit windy over here. I'm trying to get to the other side. I've been trolling for a little bit. No bites. Got hooked on some weeds. Trying to get to the other side and then just kind of drift back. So I just got this nice brookie here, trolling the wobbler and the worm. Gonna try to get another one. So I got the one brook trout here. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna come in and have dinner. Beautiful out. But I'm hungry. Time for dinner. We heard some rustling around. There's this huge toad here. What's up, big guy? Thought it was a squirrel or something. When he hops, he makes a lot of noise. Big one. Right now I got the fish cooking up right on the fire. This is dinner for tonight. Made some pasta with spaghetti sauce that we dehydrated. I brought along a bag of Parmesan cheese. This stuff is so good. Especially out here in the woods. Got an owl in the background. Moon's out. Every star is out. Not a cloud in the sky. I just got out here, just started fishing, and literally just cast and got a fish already. Oh my god, he's puking minnows up. So I got one really nice brookie. I let the line out and then right away got this guy. I would have let him go, but he swallowed the hook pretty bad. He keeps puking up these minnows too. These little tiny minnows. He puked 3 of them up. There's one really nice fish. Probably the nicest brookie I've gotten this year. That's all the wobbler does. Gets their attention and it makes the worms swim around a little bit. They work pretty good. You go real slow, like 1 mile an hour or less. Does the trick. Looks like we might have another one. Yep. Another nice one. This guy on the worm. There he goes. Nice. I'm not gonna stay out for too much longer. I go out, maybe have some breakfast. Got this morning's catch cooking up on the fire here. I'm gonna have that for lunch. Then we're gonna go out after a short walk and do some more fishing. Got the solar charger out here doing its job. Not very sunny today, but it's still charging a little bit. We got one more night here, and we push on tomorrow. One more campsite, a few more ponds to fish. It's been an awesome trip so far. It always is up here. Can't wait to get back. It started to rain a little bit. Rained for like an hour or two. We ended up setting up this tarp here. Just barely covers where the fire goes. Covers where our bench is. We kept a bunch of firewood dry there. All our camp cooking stuff. Pots and a couple spoons there I carved for camp. We carry the tarp every time. This is the first time we've actually had to use it. But set up pretty good. Bunch of little toggles, keeping it tight. Trucker's hitch so I can undo it real easy. If it would focus. Stopped raining for now. We're gonna go for a little walk and then come back and do some fishing. I see now why the fishing was good. It always gets better when it rains, especially with the brook trout. The water is like glass out there now. A little bit of bug activity. We'll see if we can get more this afternoon. We're taking a walk back to the other carry because I don't know if you noticed in the video earlier, I didn't use a net to get those brook trout. I ended up leaving it on the other side, I think, in the carry. I noticed that yesterday. So I got a little bit of a walk back. I'm just hoping that it wasn't on the other side, the takeout from our last portage. Otherwise, we got a little bit of walking to do to get over there and get the net. I'm hoping it's over here though. This weather is perfect right now. We want to go get this net and get back out on the water. So we looked high and low for this net. Nowhere to be found. I even walked all the way around the ridge there and down into the marshy area, bushwhacked all the way over to the other carry, and it still wasn't over there. I think somebody must have picked it up somewheres. Usually good about not leaving things around or losing things. I didn't want to leave it in the woods. So I think somebody grabbed it. Tough luck. So we're trying some Phoebes out. Tracy's got the gold Phoebe. I got the gold perch pattern Phoebe. We decided to try these after seeing how many minnows that one brook trout burped up. So we were casting for a while with no luck. So we decided to come out here and troll for a little bit. We were getting bites a second ago. While we're out here in the middle, the non-sandy water, to fill up our water bag. This is the easiest way to do it. This thing's a lifesaver. If we had to carry all the water out here that we needed, we'd never be able to do this. Well, we had a couple hits. That was about it while we went out here. We're gonna go in and have some dinner. I might come back out, might not, I don't know. I got a couple nice ones this morning, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'll more than likely come back out. At least do a couple laps, depending on how light it is. So I got these spoons here. I carved them up at home over the winter. This one's good for stirring. Made it out of hickory. Use beeswax to seal them up good. And these are good for eating soup or whatnot. And we got some chili right here. I'm eating the chili. Tracy doesn't like chili. Another thing I dehydrated. And we got some elbow macaroni over here. We brought a couple pounds of that. I'm gonna split the pasta up. I'll take half of it and put the chili over it. Should be a pretty good meal. That's what's keeping us out here for a little bit long, a few more days, a little bit longer. So, should be a good dinner. I didn't end up going out fishing. Just decided to cook dinner and call it a night because we got a long portage tomorrow with some swamp to go through, it looks like on the map. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. We got tonight and one more night. Then it's time to go home. I forgot to mention the smaller spoons are made out of cherry wood. And then I got this little thing of olive oil I brought. This little container works really good. It's really light. It's like a little mason jar for the putting in the pasta so it doesn't stick together, and adding to the sauce and stuff. Add a little calories to our meals. So it looks like the pasta's done here. I made this strainer out of a little cheap bowl. I drilled a bunch of holes in it. I used this because it fits right into this pot rather than using a strainer with like a handle that sticks out. It packs down real easy. These are titanium pots too. They weigh barely anything at all. And you can put them right in the fire, so they work perfect. Non-stick because of the oil. This pot holder works awesome too. Perfect. So that's the final product right there. Chili with some elbow macaroni in it. Put a little Parmesan cheese on there. A little extra, I guess. It's alright. Pretty good for dehydrated food. I'm releasing this little bullhead I just got. Got him on the... I had a worm set up on a weight with a bell. I heard the bell going off, so I came down here. A little bullhead on there. Released him. That was cool. Another species that we caught on this trip. Little bullhead.